if my voice would stop being rough. Allergies.
We're good.
Nice. I tried to do a really hot climate playthrough, but
More ammo.
it got to a point where I realized I can't actually progress. So,
Yeah, that was actually really cool.
okay, we're gonna turn around. We're gonna explore this area instead. Oh. Yeah, there's not been a single update in Vintage Story that's happened that I complain about, so I couldn't progress because I couldn't plant anything. It'd just immediately die. It was too hot. And goats wouldn't spawn because it was too hot.
More ammo.
There was no feasible way for me to do food storage, which means I couldn't actually do anything else. Am I at the world border? Or is it just not loaded? Okay, it's just not loaded. Cool.
Hey, how many times can I upgrade this?
Let's just say I set all settings that had to do with climate to very hot.
I'm using,
It wasn't a smart decision. I'm gonna be very real.
MP4, M4. M4.
Do you know that it takes 53, I think it is, days for pineapples to grow in this game? 53 days. That was the only crop I could plant, other than cassava, which is... I have beef with cassava for different reasons. You have to go through 10 steps to be able to actually eat it. Why do I have cursed mushrooms? This does not look safe for human consumption. I would be able to grow rice, but at that point I was just like... there's not really...
Ooh, there goes all of
I couldn't continue playing while having it something fun to watch.
Okay, the wait for you, almost over. Shut up.
So I made a decision.
I looked down like, oh.
That is a lot of water. I do not like that. More copper. Okay. Wait, we now have enough for a pickaxe. Fair enough. I'm pretty busy because senior year of high school, so I don't have very many opportunities, so even if there's somebody being loud in the background, I have to stream anyway. Mm.
Dang. Bad. You might
Okay,
get them.
more birds. I'm very glad that there's a lot of birds in
Really?
this area.
Lying to yourself for sure.
However, they're not really what I'm looking for, so... Maybe trying to climb a mountain with bad parkour wasn't a good idea. Mm, fair enough.
Oh, zero? Nice. They got it.
I honestly probably should have more time, but I decided to devote myself to like 3 different clubs, so rookie mistake.
What? It's okay. I see what you mean.
Can I get out of a hill area, please? This does not feel safe to navigate. Hmm. Oh, cool. I wonder where the copper is.
Yeah, I know. I saw that on your bag.
It does look like it's
Yeah,
just
I
one,
think
though,
it's
which
on your
is
bag. You look so funky with
unfortunate.
it. Yeah, you have like the length of the turret going through your like that.
Oh, food. Yeah, that's important, self.
Mm. Yep, I just need to. Oh, we actually need to get more ammo.
Nothing on the quartz. At least nothing visible. Oh, I was wrong. We have gold. And it looks like it's just sea from out there.
8-4. Why did we start doing better after Ethan and Barry leave? What?
The main reason I'm wandering is to get a feel for the area, but also to hopefully collect enough copper that I can start, well, mining. Also seeds.
Here we go.
I don't know why I tilted my head as though that would make it so I'd look like lean over in game, but here we are. I'd prefer not to die to a fall. Thank you.
Um, upside down. That's not good. You know, you can screw yourself now.
That's a lot of water.
It's actually not letting me buy more. Then you gotta wait for that.
If there's ever just copper, like one piece that I can see only, I'll pick it up and place something else down that shouldn't be there. That way I can find it later. Not today.
Alright.
Yeah, I remember when bells were the scariest thing in the game.
How many kills was that?
I miss that. I hate shivers. Glowworms! It's high rift activity. Otherwise, I would go down there. I love glowworms.
Mine! Aw.
They're super cool. Fair enough. Wild. The noisiest person in my family is my brother.
What?
I couldn't.
Did you just completely miss?
I only have 2 siblings, so having. Ugh.
No, it's a good thing I don't need to.
I hope you can like feel the fear in my eyes. Taylor, your alarm's going off.
What are we gonna play?
Never mind.
What are we gonna play? What are we gonna play? If you don't answer my question, I swear.
Taylor is also loud.
Says you're still in
That was a really roundabout way of traversing through mountains. Well, hills. These are not mountains. And I went the wrong way. I did.
Oh no, I died.
I am not climbing that. We are going around it like sensible people.
No, we still don't.
I keep
Oh,
forgetting
wow.
that's not an alarm. It's just what she set her notification sound to be. I'm gonna lose my... Yeah, these do not look fit for human consumption. I have to know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you can just... They apparently are fit for human consumption. We're eating the purple cursed mushrooms, guys. Don't take me to the Rust World, please.
What between measure?
Makes sense.
No. What?
Me and my dad played on Mudwall before it reset, along with an old friend of mine. And we created a tavern, like just a full-on... That was not smart. And neither was that. Like a full-on tavern. I made so much alcohol in that tavern.
Oh.
I made so much alcohol.
And then I drank it all.
And then they're like...
What?
Anyway.
I guess I have to play match without you, so I can like play map. Like I level up.
And then they like... Not a lot of people were playing anymore, so they're like, we're shutting it down. Pies. Pies are fun. Personally, I like making alcohol in Vintage Story, probably because I accidentally made it in real life. Frick!
You said something, and then you went, okay.
Jump! No, jump! Dump!
Yes, you did. What did you say?
My game glitched. Okay, we're fine.
You know, I don't even want to know.
Yeah, no, I like making alcohol in Vintage Story. It's fun. Whoa. Okay.
Do you remember this name? Oh, what was it? No. I said that not knowing the information won't kill me, but it's probably going to benefit me by knowing. That's why my benefits moment, you know? You know? Oh, okay. See? Beneficial. Even though
Fair enough. But yeah, no, we made a bunch of alcohol, and they were like, not enough people are playing on the server, and it costs money to keep up, so we're gonna shut it down in a few weeks, so, say your goodbyes. Mudball's up and running again, but we aren't playing on it because there's too many mods, and my PC looked at that and cried.
More information, you know? It's like, you know me. I need to know more, but I'm not that smart, you know?
But yeah, no, so we just sat there and drank all of the alcohol. My dad's really good with a bow, and he was playing the hunter, and he had a recurve bow. So we did a little experiment where we made him,
No.
shoot the bow bad. Specs? Good question. I have no idea. I just... Not good. I can tell you that. For example, I am currently running Vintage Story on pretty dang low graphics with accessibility tweaks so it gets rid of fog, rain, and snow. Because that is what is necessary for this PC to run properly and be able to stream. So, not good. I am not good with computers. That's what my dad's for, Heart. Hey guys, you want to test out the blue cursed mushrooms? We can also eat the blue cursed mushrooms. These do not look fit for human consumption, but I will eat them. Yeah, no, I think if I tried to run Vintage Story on maximum settings, my PC might actually just light on fire. Which is not preferable, believe it or not. You see, these look fit for human consumption. And they aren't. What is this? Why do I keep getting... 1 second. Yeah, but for some reason it makes it really hard for me to delete the message.
I was just laughing at something, I think. Yeah, I was talking about a reel I saw. I was just talking to myself, nothing.
Yeah, probably. Doesn't make it any less annoying, though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
especially when my mods refuse to show. You see, I don't like that.
Congrats.
I just really don't like that.
That and
that-
nobody changes what we said before that.
I just don't like that, you know? I just don't like that.
I was just commenting on a reel I saw. I was talking to myself.
There's just something intrinsically wrong about it, which means they did a good job with the design. That doesn't mean I have to like it.
No information. It's fine.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
this is just a death cave. Cool. I like finding
Yeah,
those.
and Connor does not have control over whether I thought it. Nice try, buddy. Boy. Hey, man, I am not calling you king.
Yeah, no. Almost every game I play, there's a death cave. So I'm glad I found it.
That's really lonely, like, there's nothing.
It's good to know where you can and cannot go.
You're funny. Nuh-uh. No, what? Oh, yeah, what are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do if I don't?
And silver. Cool. Rich. Ooh, rich silver? Okay, guys, we have... Once we get bronze, we have the material to create black bronze now. I found both gold and silver. Yeah, every time I walk by a quartz vein, I tend to check it. No, this is the biggest inequality of Vintage Story. This, you can't eat it. But this, you can eat. This is cursed. I feel like this is the type of stuff you, like, sneak into a witch's house and eat and, like, get cursed to be, like, a goat for the rest of your life in, like, a fairy tale. I should not be able to be eating these.
No vegetable is yellow. Oh, yeah, what about an orange?
Taylor, I know you're dumb, but you're not that
No,
dumb.
that was a real.
What vegetable is yellow? An orange?
No, it's bruh. No vegetable is yellow. And then someone commented underneath that. Oh, yeah, what about an orange?
I know, but still.
Literally, the word, listen, it's in the name. Oh.
Okay, and clay's over there. We're gonna go get some clay, guys. I don't care if those mushrooms are edible in real life. They shouldn't be. If somebody hands me a blue mushroom and tells me to eat it, I'm going to stab them. I think that's the most fair reaction.
Hey, have you ever placed one block and then lost? Because I have.
You see, there's bugs that make that noise, but that's also the noise, like, really close to the noise that shivers.
Did I download? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Listen, it's the early stages of the game. If somebody hands me something in the early stages of the game, I'm eating it.
Hello? Hello? Oh my... Hello?
But...
Dude,
it just...
I don't know if I'm muted anymore. Hello?
I don't have a problem with the fact that it...
Can you hear
that
me?
I don't, like, I don't have to eat it. I know that. I have a problem with the fact that it exists and you're able to, without dying.
Oh, I'm muted.
That's what I have a problem with.
Hello? 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 Am I muted? Hello?
I'm normally even pretty good about these things. I'm not making... I'm just... No. Actually.
Hello? Who just joined? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Barrett? Barrett, can you hear me? That's not... I kept muting and unmuting myself because you kept responding to both. I was unmuted, and then I was like, hello, and you weren't responding to me, and then I muted myself, and then you went, hi. And then I keep telling people...
Hammer.
Yeah, take my mute.
Hammer. Why is it such high rift activity?
And then you somehow gaslit me into believing I was. I was not. I was unmuted, and then I was struggling because apparently I ended up being muted because of how I was clicking the button. I was not muted to begin with. I wasn't muted. Apologies. Apologies.
Not what I meant to make. We're gonna want to survive. We're gonna need actual food at some point. Unfortunately. We cannot survive off of the...
Sparkle on my toast, Barrett. Oh, that's what that means? No, I'm not. That's what I do.
My brain's shut off. I don't know what I was trying to say. Good luck figuring it out.
Oh my gosh.
What? Nope. Okay, we're going inside, boys.
No?
We can finish that tomorrow. Oh, that's why.
What's that?
That normally does complicate things, doesn't it? Hey, it's not in the peat. It's right next to it. Give me a little bit of credit. Not a lot. I don't deserve a lot. But a little bit more than what you just gave me.
That's so him though.
Stop hitting me from... I hope they hit you, Edel.
Damn it! Different game.
I think I'd abandon the area. I love the noises Botorn make. They're so silly.